Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Quest again with your weekly vapor reviews. This week, I went down to East Narton, PA, to E-Cigs International. I know I've done a review for them before. I'm doing three more flavors I was able to pick up. These came recommended from the guy who runs a shop down there. I got Freedom Pie, which is a lemon meringue pie. Absolutely one of my favorite desserts in the world. Second only to rhubarb pie because, well, I mean, come on, who doesn't like a good rhubarb pie? But this is a lemon meringue. I'm excited to try this one out. Second flavor I got is Icey Smurf. Now, this is, I guess, a twist on their Smurfberry, which I haven't done a review for yet. That'll probably be next time. But this is a blackberry blend. It's got a couple different berries in there, blackberry being chief among them. It also, according to the guy, has a couple different melons in it, like watermelon, maybe a little bit of honeydew. I'm not 100% sure of what melons go into this. But it also has a menthol added to it. Now, the way he describes is it's one of those menthols that really kind of hits you, kind of like a Vicks Vapor Rub kind of thing. It just like clears you out. I'm excited to try that. I love when a good cooling menthol is added to any berry blend. Third I have is Scooby-Dew. Now, Dew is spelled D-E-W. This is a melon blend. This is probably going to be a little bit of watermelon, chiefly probably honeydew, hence the spelling of dew in Scooby-Doo. Now, I do really enjoy a good melon flavor. I really, really like honeydew. It's one of my favorite melons out there. If I'm going to eat melon, if it's not watermelon, it's probably going to be honeydew. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do them in the order of Freedom Pie, Icey Smurf, and then honeydew. Because as we all know, or at least those of us that do vape on melon flavors, it tends to stay around for a little while. So, we're going to go ahead and get started with Freedom Pie. Again, it is a lemon meringue pie. I'm excited for this. I love a good lemon meringue, and I happen to really enjoy dessert flavors. So, let's see how this vapes. Great vapor production, as you can see. I didn't blow it right into the camera this time, so you can still see me, which is fantastic. But it is really good, really tasty, very delicious. Lemon meringue pie. It definitely has that lemon tart, that meringue flavor. I guess that's the creamy stuff on top, the whipped cream almost, and that is delicious. You can definitely taste a little bit of the creaminess, the tartness of the lemon. Has a little bit of an aftertaste of like a crust. I want to say graham cracker, but I'm probably wrong. But it is very tasty. Very delicious. Highly recommended. This is probably going to be my vape for the day. I'll be vaping on that for the rest of the day because I just love that flavor. Already my dining room is starting to look like a bar room. But the next flavor we're going to do is the Icey Smurf again. It is the berry blast, if you will, with menthol. I'm excited to try this one. I love a good menthol. I'm not putting a lot on here, mainly because menthol is one of those things that it's hit or miss, especially when dripping. Sorry, clearing my throat. So, fantastic vapor production. Fantastic vapor production. Whew. That is very strong menthol. Oh, it's fantastic. I love it. It's jump up, smack you in the face menthol. It's got that cooling sensation, like I said, of like a Vicks Vapor Rub, if you will, only not harmful. And you could definitely taste that blackberry. Get a little bit of melon, a little bit, not much. There's definitely a little bit more flavor in there than just blackberry or other berries. I might be able to, I can kind of taste a little bit of like a raspberry, but I'm not sure. It could just be an amalgamation of flavors with some menthol thrown in there, but it is fantastic. Uh, if I hadn't have said I was going to be vaping on Freedom Pie all day, I'd probably be vaping that one. That one's really, really good. I highly recommend picking that up. I know I haven't really done too many bad flavors, and that's a good thing. The last one that we're going to do after I clear this off is the Scooby-Doo. So give me just a moment and I'll get right to it. And that menthol, even chain vaping like that, it still hits you. It's really good. Very strong though. Very strong. Whew. Need to breathe for a second. Now, the honeydew again, or Scooby-Doo, which is a strong melon flavor. You can tell just from opening the bottle. It's just hits you in the face with melon. It's like burying your face in some kind of like a fruit cocktail with melons. Definitely can taste the honeydew. It's a very strong flavor. It's very delicious. It's very, very worth keeping around. Um, I wouldn't say that it is an all-day vape. I mean, I would say it's an all-day vape mainly because, I like melon flavors. I would vape on that all day long. But there are some among us that don't. So I would say it's definitely worth keeping around. It's definitely worth having a bottle laying around from time to time. Maybe pick up a 30 mil, have that for a little while. It's definitely worth picking up. I could definitely take that one out to the bar or, at work or anything like that. And I wouldn't need a secondary flavor. But that's just me. Now, with that being said, all three of these flavors are fantastic. You can see they don't really have any label artwork yet. They are working on, getting some artwork for their bottles, which is nice. I mean, it's not necessary, but it's nice. So they're working on doing that, from what I've been told. And their flavor lineup is actually really fantastic down there at E-Cigs International. It's down at East Norton, PA. Definitely recommend going in, checking them out. They're very knowledgeable. They got a lot of equipment to sell. They know their stuff in there. They have really fantastic flavors. Again, like I said last time, they have a premium line. Haven't really got to try any of it, with the exception of a Bananas Foster, which I'll probably pick up for next time as well. But that being said, yet again, you guys have a great week, and as always, vape on.